Hey everyone, you're watching PhoneArena's video review of the Samsung HM3600 Bluetooth headset. It's a mid-range offering priced at $59.99 and features things like dual microphones for noise and echo cancellation. You've also got multi-point technology on board and even features built-in voice-guided instructions. And Samsung touts it's having an ultra-comfortable on-ear design that minimizes ear fatigue when you're using it for a prolonged period of time. The HM3600 relies on a conventional design. It's pretty rectangular looking. You have some rounded curves. It relies on this black and silver patterned finish constructed out of plastic. It's pretty ordinary, to say the least, normal size, and does feel rather lightweight. As you can tell, it relies on this pivot hinge here to keep the ear hook in place, and you can adjust it accordingly. Unfortunately, though, in our experience, it doesn't provide a snug fit, and when you combine that with the oversized earpiece right here, it just loosely brushes the side of our ear, so it doesn't connect that well. Although Samsung touts it as having a comfortable design, in our experience, it doesn't prove to be irritating for a long period of time, but nonetheless, it just feels way too loose, and sometimes it seems like it's going to just fall out. Along the front side, we find the prominent multifunction talk button. It's raised and has a good feel to it, solid feel as well. You have the microphone right there, as well as the other one on top. On the left edge, we have the separated volume rocker. You can tell it's elevated and has a really distinctive feel when you press it down. Well, on the right edge, we have a switch here for the power button, which is very easy to access. You have also the LED indicator right there. And finally, removing the plastic flap in the rear presents us access to the micro USB port, which is used to charge the device. Since it's positioned to be a mid-range Bluetooth headset, the HM3600 only offers a minimal set of voice guidance instructions to the earpiece. When I first turned it on, it told us how to pair it up, and when we're receiving incoming phone calls, it'll announce that as well. Unfortunately, it lacks a built-in voice control application, so as long as your handset has it, when you press the multifunction talk button, it'll activate that, and in our experience, it does a pretty good job in recognizing our voice. Calling quality with the HM3600 is pretty much middle of the road. On our side of the line with the earpiece, it presents a strong enough volume at the loudest setting, made it very easy for us to hear our callers' distinctive voices, especially in noisy and even passive environments. On the flip side, though, our callers did say on their end line that we sounded a little bit on the mute side, but luckily it seems like the noise cancellation, even the echo cancellation, seems to be working, because while we used it in the car with the window down, wind coming in, our callers did say our voice did sound still pretty prevalent on their end of the line, although there's just a slight hint of distortion. Impressively, with the HM3600 Bluetooth headset, we managed to obtain a continuous talk time of 12.5 hours on a single charge, and that easily beats out most other headsets out there in the market, and also beats the expectations of 9 hours of talk time stipulated by the manufacturer. For $60, you'll get a tolerable experience with the Samsung HM3600 Bluetooth headset. The only thing we don't like about it is, of course, its ear hook design here. It just doesn't provide that snug fit and feels kind of loose. Aside from that, you get fantastic battery life, if not the best out there right now that we've checked out recently. And it seems like the noise and echo cancellation feature seems to be working, since our voice did sound pretty prevalent still in gusty conditions. On top of that, you have some minimalistic set of features, and should be decent enough for most people out there. So if you'd like to learn more about the device here, or for all the latest cell phone reviews, news, specs, and information, you can check us out, PhoneArena.com.